There's a lot of big news from Samsung here at CES 2025. In some cases, literally big. We'll get to that though. First, we gotta talk about this. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Caleb Dennison here at a very bustling early look at the first look with Samsung. If this is the preview to the preview event, I can't imagine what the actual preview event is going to look like. We'll get to Samsung's booth later in the show. Right now, we're getting a first look at all the new stuff that Samsung is turning out for 2025. And the big news, for me at least, is right behind me here. This is the 83-inch S95F. That would be an 83-inch version of Samsung's top OLED model. But that's where things get a little bit tricky. Now, if you follow TVs, then you know historically any OLED TV from Samsung above the 77-inch level was going to be a WRGB OLED panel. Now, Samsung doesn't discuss openly what kind of OLED panel technology is in its TVs. And my understanding is the reason why they don't do that is because they don't want to create confusion among the audience. It's an OLED, it will look like an OLED, don't worry how we bake the bread, just enjoy the bread, right? Well, I can't roll like that. A lot of you out there are enthusiasts and you want to know what the deal is. This appears to be a WOLED or WRGB OLED panel, not a quantum dot OLED panel. I did have some hope that perhaps Samsung Display had created a fourth generation QD OLED panel and had brought it up to the 83-inch panel size beyond the 77-inch limit that we had seen before. That does not appear to be the case. Still, we do have an 83-inch top-tier OLED model here, which is indeed very exciting. Now, because Samsung is not talking about which panels go in what, I don't know how the S95F in the 55, 65, and 77-inch sizes may have changed. I actually expect to learn more about that when we visit Samsung Display a little bit later this week. So stay tuned to the channel because we will eventually get to that nitty-gritty information. For now, what you need to know is that the top-tier OLED series from Samsung now comes in 55, 65, 77, and 83 inches. The 83-inch size is also available in the S90F, which you're now seeing B-roll of right here. Now, the differences between the S95 series and the S90 series are mostly the same as they were last year. So with the premium S95 series, you're going to get a more advanced audio system. You're going to get the One Connect box. And yes, my friends, Samsung is holding on to its anti-glare technology. Some of you will be very happy to hear about that. I know some of you will not be happy to hear about that. And that anti-glare technology does reach up into this new 83-inch size on the S95F. With the S90F, you don't get quite as an advanced audio system, but you do get all of the brilliant quantum dot color in the 55, 65, and 77-inch models. Again, 83-inch for the S90F appears to be a WOLED panel. This is just based on me sticking my phone up close to the pixels and doing a little bit of pixel peeping. And so there's nothing official about that. I'd like to get a microscope on it, but I do feel fairly comfortable that this is the case for now. Don't forget, there is also an S85F. So if you don't want to spend big bucks on a Samsung OLED, those will be a little bit more affordable. Also, just a quick reminder that you will get brightness differences as you creep up in the line. Although I will say that it seems increasingly that the S90 series is punching really close to the S95 series. Now, I mentioned that glare-free technology several times already, and I have to mention it again. It is actually expanding outside of the OLED lineup. You're gonna find it in the new Neo QLED 8K televisions from Samsung, as well as the top-tier QLED model in the 4K. So that's right, the QN90 is going to have anti-glare technology. I need to confirm which sizes that will be the case, but when I do my full roundup video of everything announced here at Samsung, we'll make sure to dive into those details for you. So that's the big news. New 83-inch S95F. We also see the 83-inch in the S90F and the S85F. Glare-free technology across all the sizes of the S95F. That's how it is this year. They look gorgeous. You guys know I'm kind of on team glare-free. I understand many of you are not though, and that is just fine. Stick around, I cannot wait to show you the rest of what's here at CES, including this next thing I'm about to go record. You are not gonna wanna miss it. It's also a Samsung TV. It is also huge. It's gonna be great.
to win this.
Stay ready,
Action.
so I don't have to get ready. What?